One way to talk about this, there's just something interesting that you could talk about. For instance, like how many of us are worried about the same thing, like talking about the same thing. For instance, that everybody's going to have a revolution over this guy, right? And so, how many of us would be worried about like the same thing, like like for that statement, for instance, like everybody's going to have a revolution over this guy, because I'll be honest, I don't really know exactly what I'm looking at, and I don't necessarily be the only one, you know. And so I guess what I might say is like, okay, so everybody was talking about, so there's a conversation, you know what I mean? For instance, is everybody talking about the same thing, like with the same guy, for instance, like that everybody's going to have a revolution over this guy, you know? And, I mean, I just like, for that discussion, I mean, I could be pretending that, I could be pretending like me myself right now, like I could be pretending like that, that it doesn't really bother me, like that they took my driver's license up in up by San Francisco when I was up there. It doesn't really bother
Yeah,
me
and
this much,
then
like that they
she
got my
like
driver's license, but it does a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just like my driver's license.